Hi, my name's Tom Casey. I wanted to do a short quick video today on your limousine company. Basically, the purpose of this video is to compare you with one of your competitors in terms of where you guys show up or fall out in search results when people are searching online for limo service in Austin. There's two factors I want to cover today with you that I want to point out a couple things. But before I do that, I briefly want to show you how many people are searching online for limo service. This is a tool from Google. It goes out and does a monthly count of search terms, so we can find out how many people are actually searching for limo service per month in Austin. And I went back 12 months, okay? So here's the count. Here's 1,000 people, 1,600, 1,300, 1,300. It rounds it up. That's 880, another 1,000, 880, 1,000, 880, 720, 1,300, and last month 1,000. That's a lot of people searching for limo service. So I thought this would be a helpful exercise. So I went to Google and did a search for limo service in Austin. And this is page 1 right here. And what I want to do is find you. And here you are over here. There you are, Austin Choice Limo. And this is page 4. See on page 4. So I wanted to look at just two factors, as I mentioned, okay? These are two factors that search engines do consider. They obviously consider more than two factors, but to keep the video the length I'm going to keep it at, we're just going to talk about two today. And what I want to do is compare you with somebody on this page using those factors. Let's see if there's a difference between you and, we'll use Big As, Texas. Let's see if there's any differences there. And if there are differences, is if anything can be done about that to help you move up in the rankings, okay? So the first factor that I'm going to discuss today is something called citations. A citation is a listing for your business on a directory site. It's a name, address, phone number listing for your business, okay? I'm going to give you an example. This website here actually goes out and finds directory sites. So here's a directory site, bbb.org. So if Austin Choice Executive Sedan and Limo had a listing on bbb.org, name, address, phone number, that is considered one citation, okay? Now, search engines like citations because they feel like the more citations you have, the more legitimate you are, and therefore they want to rank you higher than someone with fewer citations, okay? Now, at the top of this website, you actually can do a count of citations for a business. And I put you in there, and it said you have 101 citations. That looks really good. Let's look at Big As, Texas. Wow, they have 98. Well, wait a minute, you just said that if I have more citations than someone else, they would rank below me, right? And that would normally be true. But there's one thing to note about citations. They have to be exactly the same everywhere. And I mean exactly. The name of the business has to be exactly the same. The address has to be exactly the same. The phone number has to be exactly the same on every directory. If they're not, if there's differences, then the ones that are different are discounted and not really, they don't treat them like real citations. Or if you have duplicates on the same directory site. Now, I looked at some of yours because I saw that and I said, wait a minute, that's an awful lot of citations for them. Why aren't they doing better? And you do have some differences. This number is probably closer to 80, maybe even 75 in terms of the ones that are all totally exactly the same. The good news is all we need to do is add maybe 10 or 20 new citations and just make sure that they are exactly the same as most of your others are. And then that would make this a valid 101 and definitely would have a huge impact in terms of where you show up now in search results. It definitely would improve your position. Definitely would improve it. So this is one factor. Second and last factor I'm going to talk about is something called backlinks, and this one's important. Now, backlink is a link from one website to your website. As an example, if there was a website called austinlimosupplies.com and they had a link to austinchoicelimo.com on their website, and obviously it went to your website, that's considered one backlink, okay? Now, the search engines like backlinks even more than they like citations because they feel it makes you more legitimate and therefore they want to rank you higher than someone who has fewer backlinks than you. So this website actually does a backlink count. So I put you in here, and this is the number we want to look at, unique active backlinks. It's telling me you have 17. That's not that bad. But the score is not so good, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. So So let's look at Big as Texas. Wow, they have the exact same number as you, 17. Okay, you're going to say, well, wait a minute. Again, how come they're ranking so much better than me? We have the same number of backlinks. It's because of this score right here. This link influence score. You look at, they're at 31%. You're at 2. This link influence score is an indicator of how strong the backlinks are that are coming into your website. And the way it's calculated is based on how strong the website is that's linking to you. The stronger and better that website, the higher the score is going to be. So, all we need to do, and this can be done, we can add backlinks to your site to get this score up. We probably only need to add maybe like 10, but we just want to make sure they're good quality backlinks from good quality sites. And when we do that, we can get this score up to high 20s, low 30s, and that is really going to have you jumping in the rankings, okay? So, we just talked about 2 factors and 2 factors only, but you can see there is a difference between you and somebody on the other page of Google. You're also learning that there are steps we can take to eliminate those differences and mitigate them, so that just by improving these 2 factors alone, you would have a nice jump in search rankings, and especially where more people are going to see you, more phone calls, more business should come your way, just with these 2 factors alone. Anyway, this is what I do for a living, but I don't charge for consulting. So if you want more information about what I talked about today, if you want me to talk about other factors I normally talk about with my other customers related to search rankings, or if you want me to review your website, I do that all for free. There's no cost, no obligation. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. If you want more information, please go ahead and give me a call or shoot me an email. Have a great day. Bye.